Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of DGS2 Case 5. Probably the last episode. No, it's not. I have an asinine episode that I still need to do after I finish this case, but we are finishing Case 5 with this video today, most definitely. We just finished having some nice revelations that happened in the middle of the lobby, so now we're just here for the ride until it's over. It's almost over. Holy crap. How long have I been on this project, man? I'm so tired. Like, I'm really happy. Like, the end is almost here. I'm happy. And I'm also sad because it's almost over. Anyway, the same day, 6:25 p.m. Holmes' room. I'm home. Whoa!
Welcome back! You're late, Naruhodō!
What the heck did you pull that nostalgic old thing out for? For nostalgic?
I just figured a time like this called for some celebratory fireworks! But I didn't have any, so I decided to go with some celebratory smoke instead.
There was a peddler on the backside of Fresno Street selling some, you know.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Could you not put in another bullet as you say that? More importantly, listen to this! It's shocking, I tell you! Probably can't even imagine! Make good notes about this now! Looks like the world's greatest detective and his partner are swapping stories. Just where do you imagine that terrifying fugitive hid? Get this! He holed up in a trunk that had been left in the ship cabin!
Yes, he certainly did.
Huh? Somehow you don't look surprised.
Well, I was there, after all.
What? You were? If that was the case, then why didn't you tell me? Well, things between them are a little different than I imagined, though. I guess it's pretty moving, though. Holmes-san, Professor Mikotoba, I'm home. Hey! Sure took your time, didn't you, Mr. Naruhodō? Iris and Mr. Susato went all out and laid out a feast for us.
I haven't seen Susato enjoy herself like that in a long time.
Ah, Naruhodō-kun! Welcome home! Over here, everyone! Dinner is ready!
Ooh, now we're talking!
Huh? Gina-sama, what did you just say?
Like I said, I'm thinking about quitting the police and going back to picking pockets.
What? You're quitting? Why, Genie?
I mean, the boss is gone now. Besides, no matter how hard I try, there's no way that Grim Reaper will ever accept a pickpocket as a detective.
Oh, you think so? Ah, come to think of it, folks. I got my hands on a little something.
Ah!
That's Detective Gregson's pocket watch. The crown has been fixed. Ah, Gregson's theme.
I'm sure that watch was proof of a detective to him, and something he took pride in. These past 10 years, it's carved out his time as a detective without ever taking a break.
But now, it's stopped. Just as Gregson-san's time as a detective has stopped. His watch just needs someone to wind it in his stead. Yes, someone who is willing to inherit his detective spirit.
Obviously, there's no one who can do that but me.
Gina-sama.
After all, the boss is my boss.
That's right, Gina. You tell him.
Yes, that's right.
That's right. I also made a promise to Iris, didn't I? That I'd become a proper detective someday and look for her papa.
Yeah, about that. Huh?
Alright then, I'll do it! And one day, I'll definitely catch Iris's papa and drag him over here!
I wonder about that. About that, Gina-san.
I appreciate if you could just forget about that promise.
Huh?
Iris-chan?
I've always thought about my papa. I always wanted to know who I really was. I've ended up causing a lot of trouble for a lot of people because of it. For Holmesy and Naruhodō-kun and Professor Mikotoba.
That's not true. I'm the one who...
But I've decided that I don't care anymore because I finally understand that I have the best papa in the whole world. So I don't care what his name is anymore. Isn't that right, Holmesy?
And he just called her Papa. Yeah, of course, Iris.
Thank you, Holmesy. My papa.
Oh! You know, Mikotoba.
What is it, Holmes?
I believe I owe you my gratitude.
Gratitude?
The two of us pursued and solved many mysteries over the course of those 6 years. And in the process, I've received more words of gratitude than I can count. But the thanks I've received just now makes me happier than any of those. And I believe I owe that to you.
Holmes. Hearing you say that is like a saving grace to me as well.
Alright, well, I think it's time for my violin to make an appearance, don't you? Oh, he's so chipper now.
The food will get cold. Can it wait until next week, Holmesy?
You really pushed that out there, didn't you, Iris? Oh. Even though we agonized over this difficult case and were hurt by hidden truths, there was warmth and happiness awaiting us when we returned to this room. This is the most soothing place in the world, with the world's greatest detective. Same day, 9:37 p.m., Naruhodō Legal Consultation Offices. It was a year ago that we first came to this attic room. A lot's happened during that time. It seems as though the time has finally come to say goodbye to this room.
Naruhodō-kun.
Professor Mikotoba.
Are you alone? I don't see Susato around.
Yes, Susato-san headed off in a carriage after dinner. She said she had something important to take care of.
I see. Thank you for earlier.
Huh?
I meant regarding Miss Iris's father.
Lord Klimt van Zieks.
I don't want that girl to know who he was. That was the promise I made Asogi Genshin.
Is that Lord Klimt van Zieks' final wish?
I had to do a lot of things to hide that secret as well as I did. That's why I called Susato back to Japan 6 months ago.
Susato-san.
When I read Natsume Soseki's report, I thought my heart was going to stop. You all had learned about the centerpiece behind that case, the collar. And the crest of the Baskervilles engraved on it.
The Baskervilles.
If you had looked into that crest, you would have eventually connected things to Mrs. Van Zieks. Additionally, Susato knew about that unpublished story. The story that Miss Iris wrote based on the notes that I had left.
You mean the Hound of the Baskervilles?
Precisely. A fantastical story about a series of murders using a massive hound as a weapon. And the Baskervilles crest it wore on its collar. If you had those two clues, you might have arrived at the truth on your own. That's why I pretended to have collapsed from an illness and summoned Susato back to Japan. I had to prevent you from investigating further.
Is that so? In any case, there's something I've been wondering about for a long time. Why did Susato-san see that manuscript in Japan? The Hound of the Baskervilles that Iris-chan wrote, I mean.
Holmes sent it to me before Susato departed from Japan. He said he was agonizing over what to do with this story that Miss Iris had written. I read over it and put it in my study, but Susato found it. That was the only case I didn't leave detailed records about. I was quite surprised by the story Miss Iris had pieced together from my fragmented notes. I talked things over with Holmes, and we decided that the manuscript couldn't be published. And I sent the manuscript back to Holmes.
All to keep Iris-chan from getting close to the truth.
Yes, she seems like a very bright girl. However, I changed my mind a little after witnessing the trial today.
Huh?
Someday in the future, that girl might come to learn the truth. And when that happens, I think she'll be able to accept it.
That might be for the best. Professor Mikotoba. Actually, I have something that I'd like to talk to you about.
Judging by the expression on your face, it seems that you've come to a decision.
Yes, I've decided. I'll go home to Japan with you.
Are you sure you're alright with that?
I originally only came to this country as a Sogi's substitute. Now that he's managed to make it here to the Great British Empire, there's no way that I, the substitute, can stay.
I see.
Thinking about it, last year, there was a series of events that led me to becoming a defense attorney. I was pushed along by Asogi, Susato-san, and Holmes-san. I threw myself into it for a year, but somewhere inside myself, I was still not sure. However, I learned something as I stood in today's trial. I was able to believe in my client and fight for him until the bitter end. And that's when I realized that this was the path that I had chosen for myself.
And that's the path of a defense attorney?
I'll return home to Japan as a defense attorney, and I plan to follow that path for the rest of my life. Good man.
And that's what you've resolved to do, is it?
Yes.
I understand. I'm glad to hear you say that. We can begin preparing for your return to Japan tomorrow. We can likely depart in a few days.
The International Scientific Investigation Symposium has been cancelled, hasn't it? And then that word had to slip in anyway!
I'm sure there will be another opportunity for that someday. Now then, I'll be going.
Oh. Susato-san. I've just returned. Did you hear us just now? My conversation with Professor Mikotoba. Yes, I'm very sorry, but I did. How much of it? Well, let's see. From around the bit about Iris-sama's father, I suppose. That was pretty much all of it then. It seems that you finally made up your mind to return to the great Japanese Empire as a defense attorney. But sorry for deciding that on my own. I wanted to talk it over with you, but you weren't here. No, it's alright. I was actually pretty sure that's what you would choose. Huh? Susato-san? Yes! It looks like we won't be seeing each other again for a while, huh? Huh? Please, stay and help Asogi. Today was his first trial in the London Supreme Court. Even someone as amazing as him would need the help of a legal aid. Your help, Susato-san. Certainly, Naruhodō-sama. I can't tell her that I want her to come with me. After all, Susato-san made the crossing to England to study abroad as Asogi's legal aid. This scene hurts.
It's gotten late, hasn't it? We ought to rest for tonight. I'm sure you must be tired.
Yes, I am.
Let me say it just once more, Naruhodō-sama. You provided a truly outstanding defense today. I'll never allow anyone to call you a substitute ever again.
Susato-san. Thank you. Stop! My heart. Oh my god, just tell her that she should come back with you. Please. Go have a seat with Asogi, please, too. I'm dying. Sorry. It's November 7th, 5:24 a.m., Dover Harbor, the pier. The day has come at last.
You're really leaving, aren't you, Naruhodo-kun?
Yeah. Thanks for everything you've done for me. Your cooking and tea were really delicious.
Make sure you come visit us again, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
It certainly was a brief reunion, wasn't it? But I was able to work a case with you for the first time in 10 years. It felt like I'd gone back to those days, albeit for a short time.
Yeah, me too. Well, I mean, it's not bad, is it? Getting to do things like that once in a while.
Well, I'm gonna go say goodbye to Professor Mikotoba too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sato-san.
お荷物はすべて船室に運び込みました。旅立ちにふさわしい素晴らしい朝でございますね。
佐藤さん、今まで本当にお世話になりました。麻生木によろしく伝えてくれますか？
それはご自分の口からお伝えする方が良いかと存じます。
なるほど。
麻生木、どうして？
親友の旅立ちだ。見送らぬわけがないだろう。
ありがとう。女王陛下の国でお前と大暴れするのを楽しみにしていたけど。
うん、どうやらそいつはまたの機会だな。貴様と再び法廷で向き合う日を楽しみにしている。
あ、でも弁護士同士じゃ向き合うのは無理じゃないかな。
俺は検事になる。しばらくはバンジークス教の下で勉強する。そしていずれは死神に被験する検事になってやるさ。
そうか。
なるほど。一つ頼みがあるのだが。
なんだ？
今しばらくこいつを持っていてくれないか？
カルマ、どうして？
俺は見てしまった。あの日俺の中に住む魔物の姿を。あの刑事と対峙した最後の時、 瞬きにも満たぬほんの刹那、俺はあの刑事に対して確かに殺意を抱いていた。人の心に救う魔物、そいつは俺の中にもいたのだ。俺はその事実を永遠にこの胸に刻む。そしてその魔物に魅入られた者たちとこれから対峙していくつもりだ。検事として。
それがお前の覚悟ということか。
俺が自らの中に住む魔物を切り伏せるその日まで。これは貴様に託す。受け取ってくれ。
ああ、分かった。確かに預かっておく。それではその日まで僕は僕の道を行くよ。
なるほど様。これからなるほど様が進まれてゆくその道、私がお供してはお邪魔でございましょうか。
それは僕だって一緒に来てほしいです。でも佐藤さんは
思った通りだな。
葬儀。
本当に変わらない。お前らしいことだな。なるほど。
思った通りってまさか知ってたのか。
あの日バンジークス卿の裁判が終わった夕刻、彼女は一人で検事局を訪ねてきたのだ。
ミコトバ教授と話したあの日。
ナルホドーと共に日本へ。
はい、勝手なことを言って申し訳ございません。
それを言うためにわざわざ。義理がたいことだな。それであいつはなんと。
あの方は何もおっしゃりません。もしかしたらご迷惑なのかも。
あいつも義理がたい男だ。言えるはずがないだろう。あいつのそばにいてやってほしい。これは俺からの頼みだ。
はい。
佐藤さん、
いかがでしょうか。なるほど様。
佐藤さんが隣にいればどんな法廷でも怖くありません。これからも僕と一緒に戦ってくれますか。
ふつつか者ではございますが、よろしくお願いいたします。
僕の方こそふつつかっぷりでは負けませんよ。
どうかされましたか。
でも佐藤さんの荷物はもう出港の時間です。
あ、それならば心配ございません。スサタの荷物はすでに船に積み込んでございますので。
さすが優秀なホーム女子だな。
出航の時間なの。
それでは行くがいい。達者でな。なるほど。
アソギ、剣を抜け。いつか僕たちの道が再び交差するとき、お前と琴の葉の刃を交わすことになるだろう。その時を待っている弁護士として。
その言葉を聞きたかった。相棒。
それではまた会おう、アソギ。
ああ、必ずだ。なるほど。
ホームズさん、本当にお世話になりました。
ああ、本当にね。お世話をしたものだよ、君。
このご恩は一生忘れません。
忘れられてたまるか。ぜひ思い出してほしいものだな。今度僕が君たちの国にお邪魔した時にね。実はこいつは意外に知られていない事実なのだが、この地球はね、思ったよりも狭いのだよ。
いつかぜひ日本に来てください。
その時はもう全力で歓迎いたしますとも。それなら私も行くの。
そうと決まったらしばしのお別れだね、諸君。
これで僕の物語はおしまいだ。不思議な運命で地球の裏側まで旅をした僕は、一生をかけて旅を続ける僕だけの道を見つけた。この長い旅のどこかできっとまた彼らに出会う日が来る。その時僕は懐かしいあの声を聞くはずだ。
さあ、ゲームの始まりだ。
東より訪れた友を乗せた船が水平線の向こうへ遠ざかってゆく。だがホームズの顔は明るかった。時代が流れても友情は変わらないよ、ワトソン。彼らに会いたくなったらそっと目を閉じればいいのさ。
私はそっと目を閉じる。その時私は懐かしいあの声を聞くはずだ。
意義あり。
また会おうね、なるほどくん。
Unmute! Unmute! Screaming! Ah! Okay. For some reason, I was flooded with inquiries about the image relaying apparatus after that trial. I'm not an electronics shop, you know? Besides, wasn't that trial supposed to be top secret? And so I think I'll be taking a little holiday. I feel like going somewhere far away. The Great Japanese Empire sounds nice. It's free if you stuff yourself in a closet, after all. No, Holmes, don't do that! Gotta read fast, sorry!
I wrote Holmesy a letter the other day. It said, "Thanks for everything, Papa." Holmesy started crying. I gave him a present with it, a type of medicine that would turn his hair bright red safely. But he said, "I'll pass on that, thanks. I worked so hard making it too."
Back when I was known as the Grim Reaper, I felt as though you were still with me. I became temporarily unable to bear the weight of that name, and distanced myself from the Supreme Court at one point. The fact that this prosecutor's badge you left me is a source of pride for me hasn't changed. But now that darkness has banished you, you are no more. I'll try to move forward, just as my foreign friend said. Which foreign friend is it? Asogi or Naruhodō? Oh wait, or Genshin. I don't know!
The boss left me a letter. I can read like a pro now, after all. I learned a lot from it. The boss was really looking out for me. Assistant Inspector Toby and I will be protecting London's peace from now on, so rest at ease. I wish I could have thanked him, even once.
Gina, I'm not as upstanding a man as you think I am. I know you were a pickpocket, but the one who was saved by being able to see someone living a proper life was me. This next job will be my last. Once it's over, I'll be saying farewell to the Imperial City. After all, I have to show you how to carry on my detective spirit. Gregson! Ah!
Now then, I was told that you daringly infiltrated the Minister of Foreign Affairs office!
Objection! You think he'll admit to that? The minister was arrested in England for starters.
Why are you covered in cats? Also, there are no women allowed in the court! What are you talking about? Susato-chan is off making a name for herself in a foreign court right this moment, I'll have you know.
Perhaps I should have gone with a normal defense attorney. Maybe!
Hey, Mama. I heard that the Japanese fillet dead bodies into 3 pieces. Is that true?
Yes, it is. The type of body in question is a fish, though.
I'd like to try filleting a body into 3 pieces myself. You don't mind, do you, Mama?
Don't you dare. As you can clearly see, Mama's not dead yet.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
One time he's actually okay with her being alive!
I was invited by an old friend and came to visit the Great British Empire. I got a letter saying he told me we were in the Imperial City once he finishes work. But I got carried away, and if I stay in a hotel like this, I'll be out of money in no time. Oh, hurry up and finish your work, Baroque. I wish I could teleport away.
When I took the note of that serial killer, I realized what had happened in that cemetery. But even if I were called to the witness stand, I couldn't breathe a word about it. That was my deal with the Chief Magistrate. I'd do anything to get the mode from the real thing. That's the Rousseau's family creed. I love her design. I just love her in general.
Folks call me Gossip. I sell amusing topics to gentlemen I meet along the roadside.
Folks call me the Klutz. I sell spaghetti red in my own hair.
Folks call me... No, never mind. That doesn't really suit me.
Oh my, Everett. How quickly you managed to make friends, even in a place like this.
I thought that once I get out of here, I'd try to strike it rich with these two.
Yeah, they technically didn't murder anyone, so they'll just, like, get a slap on the wrist, I guess.
When my study abroad was decided, I had no opportunity to decide which path I should take. I wanted you to see me through it, no matter what my fate ended up being. If I had been in the defendant's seat and you had been defending me. But, now thanks to you, I have a new path before me. Let's meet in court again someday, my friend. I'm entrusting you with karma until that day.
We end with Susato, just like the last one.
I've made some tea, Naruhodō-sama. Why don't you have a rest? You'll be quite busy when we return to Japan, opening your new office. I'm so happy. After all, now you've managed to become a great defense attorney, worthy of the recognition of the great detective.
His eyes been painted in. There's a picture. I've done this already twice, and it still kills me every time. Oh, look at these family. I don't want to leave this family. This is a good family. This nerd family. Oh, it's not over yet. We got real credits now playing, which I can actually talk over. Holy crap! It's over. We finished. Heck, even this credit is gonna give me ugly feelings because I think it comes at the end of this walk. I think Naruhodō runs into Asogi, which is perfectly fitting considering at the beginning of the credits we had Asogi and then he disappeared in DGS 1. So having him meet up with Asogi at the end of these credits is like coming full circle, and I love it. Oh my god, we finished! Holy crap! What a journey! I don't know, man. I have to give thanks to all of my entire voice crew because I real talk, if you've never done these kind of productions before, staying committed and finishing projects, especially when we aren't making a profit. This is like completely non-profit. We're just doing this in our spare time. There's always that chance we would just stop in the middle of the project entirely. So, you know, I'm really happy and I'm proud of everyone for staying and keeping committed. You know, despite all the delays that were coming up left and right, we stuck to it and we finished the entire series of both GGS 1 and 2. Now, I still have the Asinine Ace Attorney episode to do, but that is not going to be as intensive as this case. Straight up, the most intensive editing happened with this case, just because we had so many people voicing, or returning, or being recasted. It was just ridiculous. So, a big thank you to everyone who has helped me through this project. And my plan for this point being is I'm gonna take a pretty long break. Honestly, I want to keep doing more Ace Attorney projects because there's still plenty of other Ace Attorney games to get through, but honestly, I think all of us need a real break at this point of how much we've gone through. And yes, I am proud that Benjamin is with Baroque. That's where he needs to be. Good. But yes, I think all of us really, really need a break after this, and then we'll probably do smaller projects after this. But, oh man, also thank you people who have left comments in my YouTubes, for watching. Thank you for coming by to watch these things and, leave. You know, some of you guys also correct me on stuff, and I do appreciate that, because, you know, I'm mostly doing this on the fly when I'm recording. Yeah, it's pre-recorded and stuff, but usually I don't know all my facts, and sometimes I miss all my facts. Like the time where I talked about, I wish we could actually get to know the European exchange student. I'm like, wait a minute, we already know who the exchange student is. So yeah, sometimes my memory just kind of lapses and it happens. So thank you all for leaving comments and all the, you know, appreciation for this. And I believe someone was also in the middle of fixing the subtitles for my videos. I think they go by Negative Vibe on YouTube. I think that's their name. I appreciate that too as well, because I want to get to do them, but I'm so busy that it's really hard for me to get back to doing it. So maybe in my spare time I'll actually get around to properly subbing these videos, because now that I've actually finished, I don't have to worry about any other extra editing. It's just something I can do on the side. Thank you for clapping. Thanks Vortex. It is over. You're dead, son. There it is! There's my boy! But I will admit, while I do enjoy DGS2 and everything, I feel like it was very rushed towards the end. I feel like they just ran out of time and just had to shove everything in, and now I'm getting all emotional again because these two boys! And I thank you for ending it with those two! I'm gonna cry again. I'm so sad. I'm so sad it's over. This is such a good game. I'm so happy about these two games, man. But yeah, all its problems aside, you know, if I had to choose between playing Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice or these two games again, I would choose these two in a heartbeat, just because I feel like I've done something, you know, in these games, if you get what I mean, and I just love these characters so much. I'm so sad there's no more DGS after this, honestly. But I get it. It just wasn't meant to be, and I thank all of you for joining me for this entire journey, be it through my screaming when I initially streamed this whole game, you know, with my entire blind playthrough of it, or just coming in for the first time to go through this game, through my LPs. So I'm glad I was able to share my experience and this game with you guys, because it just will never get localized, you know. I feel like if after seeing this, I think you guys also will understand why it isn't localized at this point. And I get it from a business and also from a localization standpoint. So I'm just glad I got to give it to you guys in some form of matter, and that's all I really wanted to do. So thank you all for coming for this journey. Like I said, I still have Baroque's or Sherlock's asinine episode to do, which I saved for last, because some of the stuff that they talk about in that episode, I feel like you would appreciate it more after going through the game, you know? There's stuff with Baroque that's kind of funny that happens in there, and there's more appreciation for it now that you've seen Baroque's story and everything, and get to the conclusion of this. Okay, I have talked a lot. I'm so tired now. I'm going to Japan in literally a week since I recorded this. When I recorded this, literally in a week, I'm going to Japan. So I'm going to have my vacation, then come back and cry some more because I have to go and edit all the footage now. But by this point, when you see this, though, everything will be done, of course. So thank you all for stopping by, checking out this stuff, and, you know, going through this whole adventure with me. Don't know what I'm doing after this, but I hope to see you guys again in whatever video or project I end up doing next. I'll see you guys then. Please like and subscribe. I never say that. I always just forget those, but please like and subscribe, I guess. I guess I should also mention, if you wanted to play a fan translation of this, I know Scarlet Study has also made a fan translation of this game, although you can only play it on the Android and also a homebrewed 3DS, I'll tell you that too. So yes, I'm aware of their translation, but the problem is, I'll just say it right now, I'm still talking into this whole thing, but my problem is I can't actually record off of my Android. Otherwise, I would be all for it, just because the quality of the graphics is so, it's all in HD on the phone, so it's like, I would love to put it on, play it off my Android, especially with it having English text, but it's just not happening with my technology. But I figure I just put a little shout out that, hey, by the way, check out Scarlet Study if you actually want to try playing the game yourself. And now I'm done, and now I'm gonna go take a nap. Goodbye!